Okay, we are replying or answering some of the most common questions we receive for our signature program. Come and live with us. This is going to be the third edition, 7th of September, French Riviera. And all the details are going to be linked below. And this video is to answer some of the most common questions.
What is happening here?
Yeah.
So
what is like one day?
2 sessions, morning and afternoon. And there is an invitation to explore the work. It's like a gym. You have beautiful tools.
Many tools.
And you can choose to work or not. To do something and how deep to go. And same way, because we are mirroring together, and this choosing and this working is also happening by itself because space is so inviting, so
alive, so full of possibilities. It's like the place, the space itself, the field is doing the work, so to speak. It's like every gathering, when we gather with intention, it doesn't matter if we are 2, 5, 25, 500. If we gather with intention, miracles are happening.
And it's like to suddenly to appear in the middle of, let's say, carnival. And everyone is dancing and just see it, to start dancing again without agenda,
without preparation, without first this step and then the second step, then the third step, and it's not like that. It's not like that.
And this is what we are pointing as this work is happening by itself. Because when we are at home, I should work at this. Yeah, there is no energy on this game. When we gather together, the energy, the work starts happening by itself. The dancing starts happening. Suddenly you realize, wow, I work. Yeah, it's so nice.
So maybe we can move quickly or not so quickly to some of the most common questions. But I would like to say something prior to that. So if you feel a resonance, if there is a resonance, follow that. Resonance is not wrong. That's 100%. If there is a curiosity, follow that. Because very often, it's not always. This here knows for this to realize something. So this here knows. If you feel resonance, resonance is usually somewhere here, heart, chest area, like the whole body experience. Head doesn't know. Mind wanders. Mind start measuring. Can I afford that? Is it okay? Would it be okay for me? Anyway, let's say this is normal. We had so many funny stories that we can laugh after that. There was a friend that came, and when she came, she said, my mind was torturing me the night before I left, that this is a scam. This is a scam. I'm gonna arrive somewhere and there will be no one there, or I don't know what. And so all kinds of, how to say, mind protections are and projections are there. That's why we are really open. We have nothing to hide. Usually, we invite you. If you want to book, if you want to come and spend a week with us, there will be a Zoom call. Yeah, it's not like you come land somewhere that you know nothing. Yeah, everything you want to know, we're here to answer that.
What else? The beauty is that we are together, not only sessions. This is why we create this venue. Because yeah, the miracle is happening also between the sessions, during our time,
Let's say during lunch or
swimming pool or the beach, walking.
yes, so many participants share with us that the most significant, not all of them, but lots of the significant moments and moments inside or opening, they happen while we are in the way you're living our normal life, like community. Of course, a lot is happening during the sessions. That's why it's dedicated sessions. Like Luke said, when we go on at the gym, there is a dedication to work at something, to work for him, or his muscles, to work for legs, to work for belly, or what else, I don't know. I'm not so much into the gym. And this is how the retreat is structured. There are days for thoughts, identification, and things. There's a day for shadow work, there's a day for integration, there's a day for emotion, there's a day for everything. I mean, everything. And at any given moment, you are invited to follow your own feeling of, would you like to try something, experiment? I mean, to experiment, to do an exercise or to do some kind of practice or not. You're at charge, always in charge. There isn't pushing, there isn't at any cost. It's always an invitation, always.
And because we are together, the connection and intimacy is happening by itself.
You see,
This is the group become friends like this. You happen by itself, not happen.
you're so close to everyone. We are keeping though, I mean, so close, so much to the heart. And it's beautiful. That's all. So maybe I put some of most as questions. So it is suitable for someone attending alone for the first time. Yes. Yes is the short answer. Most of the participants that came and spent time with us last 2 years, this year, they were alone for the first time. They didn't know each other. I mean, they didn't know us. We didn't know them. But we met online, let's say, and yeah, maybe 1% or 2% of all the people that came, we know prior. They were friends from Bulgaria, kept coming, we don't know. But that's just an exception. So yeah, it's absolutely okay if you come alone and it's for the first time. There is always first time for everything.
And this is the beauty. Because challenge the expectation, all these programs in us, new space,
With
new place.
unknown stuff, unknown, everything unknown.
Yeah, and then it's everything is new, everything is possible.
So you know the other day, do you remember the other day when we went to this place with the computer and then we went to the suggested, because you know where we are in this, the beach is really long. There is a 7 kilometer, I think it's promenade des Anglais. So usually we went to one spot at the beach because we go directly from our apartment to the beach. It's like 10 minutes walk. And we are there. It's a short spot. We are not going here and there. But when we were at this place, one other place, we came out of this promenade where the beach is, let's say maybe 500 meters away from our usual spot. Luke suggested, let's go and be on the beach there. And my initial reaction was like, what Why? What for? And then I noticed how the mind creates map and it's fitting everything in that map. So we went on that spot of the beach. Everything was new people around, new environment, new stuff. And it was nice. So,
Yeah.
change that.
This space is so no need to. Yeah, it's nice to change. Feel that.
Nice to do something unusual.
Yeah, about the question. So this is there was also question. Can we come as couple?
Yes. Partner, friends, of course. That we are a couple doesn't mean that you have to be a couple. Okay? It's for couples, for individuals, for everyone. That you don't have to be with your partner on that journey, but you can also bring your partner. We had couples joining us. One of the friend of the couple was deep into that work, and the other was more like chilling. That's also really bad. We can say that. Okay, so if we answer that question, maybe what is like living in the villa? What is like living in the villa at Côte d'Azur? Beginning of September, here the season is very long, like the end of October, weather is fantastic. What is like to be in that space?
Swimming pool.
Swimming pool with
See.
the lovely setting. It feels nice, so I would say it feels worthy. It can also bring forward stuff that we have to. That's the thing about coming together as a group. Create space, create space for exploration. And we become as a said mirrors, start mirroring each other. So what is like we are waking up? There is of course some kind of agenda, but this agenda is not so strict. It's flexible, but of course we have to have some agenda. So we have time for breakfast, and then we have coffee, breakfast, tea. We have dedicated section. First one morning, then we have longer break for lunch and also break for just relax. And we have afternoon, early evening session.
And we'll move different days. We'll change it.
Yeah, we'll see how the group flows. What else? Yeah, walks, going to the beach, chilling, and exploring. Yeah, the goal is to feel safe, feel free, and feel known. If I can phrase with a few words, overall atmosphere, feel safe, known.
And also no pushing. Because it's not like, let's say, something should torture this. Well, this is more like inviting. Exactly like this example. You're in the middle of Carnival and
Everyone's
suddenly you start dancing. Right? So, no pushing.
Another question. How personalized is the guidance? Is there time for individual questions? It is so personalized that we are just few of us, up to 6. And it is very intimate and very personalized. And there is space for questions, or if you want to share something or explore something apart from the group, that's also okay. We are both available at any moment, both available for support or whatever arises during the stay. Remember that.
And this is why we named this Come and Live with Us. Because this This suggests that we're together, we're living together, we're supporting together each other in every moment.
Again, it's not, I think I mentioned that in the other videos, but I feel it's important to say that, to emphasize again. It's not a retreat that you are doing some dedicated work and then you are left on, wow, something like that. Of course, if you want to be on your own, you have this space. But here, there is like ongoing invitation, not invitation, just the session flow into the daily activities. Good. I think that's the last one. One more, and this is the last, this is gonna be the last one. What is your approach to ego shadow work, thought identification, and limiting beliefs? Do I need prior experience? What is your approach to ego shadow work, thoughts identification, limiting beliefs? Do I need prior experience? What is our approach?
The approach is nothing to fight with. So this is the main.
It's good.
And
From what
because
we used to fight, conquer, forceful.
there we're fighting with, we make it clear. And fight with idea about something else is make this idea here.
I would say that our approach is from what again we receive as a feedback on what I see how things are unfolding for friends, gender, ongoing support.
This is more like we more easiness and balance and freedom and relaxation in our life. Or see that with seriousness is with them.
Now there is the same live or act like your life is serious and here you are in a serious life.
There is no real reason. Yeah, usually we find this there is a fear of something. You remember when for children is crazy roller coaster. Yeah, is there something serious?
So exactly. So we hope this answered some of the questions. Of course, maybe there are more. It's good to have those questions. That's why we address those and we answer those. Pleasure, gratitude, joy. Keep in mind, again, for the mind that your experience is going to be huge. And only you can know that when you experience. You can read what others are sharing, you can watch videos, what they are referring or what their experience was, but your experience is gonna be your experience. Thank you for the trust.
Then see you.
You. Much love.